All right, so for today, I got a speed session today, so I'll be mic'd up for that. So y'all get a little vlog of my speed session. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, but yeah, y'all get a vlog of my speed session, and I'll hit some DB drills so y'all can see some change of direction in these. First thing I do want to say though is putting these joints on, man, it is so comfy. Like, I've wore these twice already and I haven't had to have a break-in period. It's crazy. These joints are like mad comfy. They use this new technology called like hover technology. You can see it on the bottom of the cleat, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. It has like hover cushion on the inside of the cleat. All right. It does have like that sock knit thing going on, which is like around this area. But the rest of the cleat is like suede. And then this part right here is like some type of like, I want to say leather material. I'm not exactly sure. And then obviously you got like the plate and stuff. As y'all can see, these are dirty. I have worn them, like I said once before. I wore them in wet grass. So that's why you see like grass on here still, whatever. But yeah, so far, honestly, wearing that's like my only con, is wearing them in like wet grass. My socks ended up getting wet, obviously because of the suede material. But to be honest, man, that's like the only con that I have for these cleats. Like I said, first you put them in, they're comfy as hell. Another thing, actually, I guess this is a con, but this is more picky for me. So I like to do a certain lacing style to make sure I get extra ankle coverage or like ankle stability. So there's a way I like to tie my shoes and my cleats, my workout shoes, my cleats, things like that. And because of the way the holes are made, I'm not able to do that. But those are really the only two cons that I have so far with these cleats. Other than that, like I said, these joints are mad comfy. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna warm up and then we'll get into it. Peace. All right, y'all, so to start out with, we're gonna get 10-yard sprints. Even though it's a 2-point stance, I'm gonna start out in my 3-point stance set up for my legs, and then we're about to rock out. So one thing I noticed about these cleats is it's like a spiral at the bottom, okay? And I'll show y'all what I mean at the end, but it's like a spiral traction at the bottom. So like when you get into the turf, so the spikes are a lot different than what you see with other cleats. And I definitely absolutely love the way it is. So yeah, you definitely get into the turf. So even as you're setting up, a lot of people are always like really trying to dig in. Whereas this one, you just set up, dig in, and you can take off and get ready to go. Like I said, I love the way these cleats dig in. I don't have to take too long to make sure I got traction. Whee. All right, so now that y'all can see what these cleats do with speed, I'm gonna show y'all, we're gonna get into the good stuff. I'm gonna show y'all some DB stuff, some receiver stuff. So far I've had these cleats on for about 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes. And like I said, still comfort as when I still first put them on. But like any cleats, when you're not wearing cleats for a while because you're in the off season and stuff, you will feel a little bit of stuff. But other than that, it's just normal stuff. I'm sure like in a game, you won't even notice. But let's go ahead and get these drills in. All right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the little action shots I was able to give y'all. These cleats, man, like I said, super comfy. Obviously, the longer you are in them, your feet's gonna hurt. The turf started getting hot. As you can see, the sun's out now. But these are the bottoms that you get. So you have like this center stud, which I think is super dope. And then it just spirals out. And then you got these 4 main studs here. These studs are lovely for DBs, T-stepping. This right here, I love how they concentrated on the instep, man. Now I see why these are like good for change of direction, because they put the middle stud and spiraled around it right here. So that's why when you dig in, as I was showing earlier, you get good traction, because you want to use your instep when you're playing sports, especially football. So all your cuts whether you're cutting outside or inside, you're gonna use your instep. So these are the suede material. Like I said, the only cons I really had about it was obviously my socks getting wet. All right, so if you use these in the rain games and stuff, your socks will get wet. I love the flexibility because obviously it's suede, so it flexes with your foot, man. You don't have to worry about any restriction like you do with Nikes and Adidas cleats. No smell. This is my first time. No smell, even though I use them on wet grass. But yeah, man, it breaks in so easily. If you want like a stable foot, man, change of direction, I would definitely give these Under Armour cleats, man, I would say 9.5 out of 10, man. The suede will throw you off with the weather, and then obviously a little just annoyance for me is just not being able to like secure my foot down, but I do feel really secure in these. I got these cleats true to size, so I am a size 11, so I got these true to size, so that's a good thing. With the suede, the Spotlight Pro, the non-suede version, I'm not sure. I'm not sponsored by Under Armour, but Under Armour, if you please hook me up. Nah, man, but I really enjoy these cleats. I haven't worn Under Armour cleats since 2012. Actually, no, COVID. I did a review during COVID and those cleats were really tight. These Under Armour cleats, even though it looks narrow right here, like I don't know if it's because of the suede material, but they're very comfy, man. I can't say that enough. Like comfort, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Moving in these doesn't even feel like I have cleats on. Obviously after a while you'll feel it, but when you're in game and you have like that adrenaline going, you're not gonna feel these cleats, man. These cleats are amazing. Under Armour did a great job, and really looking forward to what they got next, man. These spiral studs are next level, and I wonder if Adidas and Nike will follow, because I don't know what they got going on right now, but these for sure. Actually, matter of fact, my Electric Point 2 Adidas cleats, I left at a field. I've only worn them twice and I just did not like them, and I left them at a field and somebody got them for free, man. So hope you're enjoying them, because I did not, and I just wanted to pass it along to somebody who would enjoy the 3-stripe life. But UA, man, y'all did y'all thing. So this is just my true opinion, man. My true only 3 cons. Overall, like I said, I'll give this cleat a 9.5 out of 10. If you're looking for comfort, man, it would be 10 out of 10. You just, maybe if you spat your cleats, if you're a person that spats, maybe you'll have a better experience with that. It looks like the Nike Sharks from the side. They look like they so foo. Like they don't look that tough, but in person they're pretty tough, yo. So if you see them in this video and you're like, go check them out at Dick's Sporting Goods. But yeah, man, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. I'm gonna try to get the other Spotlight cleats for y'all. Okay, so you got the Under Armour Spotlight Pro and the Under Armour. So the Under Armour Spotlight Pro is suede and no suede, okay? And then you have the UA Blur Pro, okay? So the Blur, obviously speed, focus, but the studs are pretty similar, so you still get the change of direction, but these are great, amazing for change of direction. But man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Thanks for checking out this review. Thank you for subscribing. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, man. Please keep supporting my channel. My channel has been going up, so please keep supporting my channel, man. I'm gonna give y'all more cleat reviews. I'm gonna keep giving y'all more strength and conditioning tips to get faster, bigger, and stronger. Especially for this off season, we're gonna get y'all ready. All the fall sport people that's in the off season, man, we're gonna get y'all jumping higher, running faster, and get y'all stronger. All right, so this is Coach Hassan, man. Welcome to SEP. Peace.